Hello, David and Janet. This is to wish you a very happy silver wedding over there in Winch-more Hill. There'll also be a message from some of our friends over here who you met when you came here last year. And there's quite a story to tell you about our latest goings-on. Do you remember this English girl who we refer to as Drops Them for Anyone? Well, she has a cat, and it's caused quite a stir among our little English community. As a result, Gloria and Robert aren't speaking to each other. Now, in England, when there's a row, everyone pretends that it isn't happening. Here, people have got so much time on their hands that they'd be prepared to buy tickets to join in. I'm just starting our tape to the trellises.
Oh, I see. You didn't think of waiting for me. Because they are our mutual friends, you know. And were, in fact, my friends before you took them over, as you take over everything in my life.
Well, I can easily wipe it out and start again. I mean, that's the whole point of these things.
That's not the whole point. If you think that's the whole point, you've missed the point. The point is that you never wait for me, whatever you're doing. I'm just waiting for the day that you say, righto, I'm off to make love. Do join me if you happen to be ready before I've finished.
So you've had a rotten day. You better have a drink.
You can't imagine that anyone as wonderful as you could be the cause of my anger, can you? It has to be because I've had a rotten day.
So you've had a good day?
No, I've had a rotten day.
You better have a drink then.
You seem to think that every problem can be solved by having a drink. It's just as well you never occupied a position of power. Excuse me, Neville, I thought you ought to know. Hitler's just invaded Poland. Has he, by Jove? Better have a large gin and tonic.
All right, then don't have a drink then.
No, I will have a drink, but I'm having one because I want it and not because I've had a rotten day. Oh, darling, why have you had a rotten day? Oh, my darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Well, why have you had a rotten day?
You remember my article about the island's firemen rescuing Drops Them for Anyone's cat from that tree?
Yes, and I would have liked to have seen them bother if it had been our cat.
Meaning that Drops Them for Anyone is young and sexy, and I'm not.
Meaning that drops them for anyone, and you don't. I hope. Joke?
Well, I thought I'd like to do a follow-up article. Sort of in-depth, serious sociological study on the difference between the islanders' attitude to animals and ours.
It's a good idea.
Absolutely. What Hold the Front Page would call a little crackaroo. Just you see the headline they put on it.
Lengths Island's fireman will go to for English pussy. Have another drink.
Who's that?
I expect that's Mrs. Scrap.
What's she coming here for?
Well, you asked me to ask our friends round here to record a message for David and Janet.
Yeah, but not Gloria. They hated Gloria.
They hated everyone.
Well, not as much as they hated Gloria.
Morning, darlings.
Morning.
Morning, Gloria. Do sit down.
Gin and tonic?
Absolutely.
Yes. Now, what we want you to do, Gloria, is to record a silver wedding greeting to David and Janet Trellis, who you met last year. Cheers. Not many of us left.
Cheers.
Now, I'm going to wind on, and when you've gone, I'll wind back, and then we'll record a little introduction for you.
Oh, good. I shudder to think what you'll say.
It will be a glowing tribute to your personality.
Oh.
Ready?
Fine. How long have they been married?
25 years. It is traditional with a silver wedding.
Silly Gloria.
Off we go, then.
Hello, Dave. Hello, Jan. Are you enjoying yourselves? Why? What are you doing? Yeah, do you remember that time we went up to that restaurant in the mountains and you threw up, Dave? We often laugh ourselves sick about that. Oh, sick. Throw up. Oh, joke. No joke intended. Well, anyway, here's to you. Ah, did you hear that lovely slurp? Well, come on, get out the bubbly and get stuck in. And after that, you can open up the bubbly. Oh,
Thank you very much, Gloria. Thank you.
Was that all right?
Splendid.
Very genuine.
Well, that's me, innit? Break the ice, get things going. That's why I threw that bit in about Dave throwing up.
Who's that?
It's 92 in the shade.
Oh, God, I haven't spoken to him since that business with Drop Them for Anyone's cat.
Well, you're both recording a message of goodwill to the Trellises. This is the time to come together in peace, forgiveness and love.
Do us a favour, leave the United Nations bit to Horace.
Come in.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Glass of clock.
Absolutely. I brought you a cactus.
Oh, you needn't have.
Yes, I did need her. It's lack of self-confidence, you see. I'm never sufficiently sure of my welcome, so I bring a cactus just to tip the scales. Thanks. Cheers. There aren't many of us left.
Absolutely. Now, what I'm going to do, Robert, is wind on, and when you're gone, I shall wind back, and then we'll record a little introduction for you.
Telling them how memorable I am, in case they've forgotten me.
Yes, and it will be a sparkling tribute to your character. It'll bring a blush to your cheeks if you even play it back again.
Has she recorded a message for you?
Yes.
Well, I don't want to appear on the same tape as her. Not after that business over Drops Them for Anyone's cat.
Oh, come on, Robert. Isn't that a bit petty?
Maybe, but that's what happened when true love's curdles. I mean, self-confidence has never been my strong suit. Even before I did my one TV weather forecast and made a cock-up of the symbols that forecast deep snowdrifts in the Irish Sea.
Trellises will be awfully disappointed.
And Gloria wasn't a success.
Oh?
She mentioned that evening when David was sick.
Oh, dear. I don't think he's the sort of man who'd like having that thrown back in his face.
Come on, Robert. Have a bash.
Well, all right. Hello, David and Janet. This is Robert. I hope it's not raining too hard in Winch-more Hill. It's 86 sunny here. I still remember that evening at that restaurant. The one where you didn't throw up. Oh, God. Can I start again?
Yes, certainly. Give Robert a refill, darling.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I tighten up. You see, it's machines make me nervous. When I phone anyone, if I get the answering machine, I just ring off.
Here we are.
Thanks. Cheers.
Right, off we go. Second time lucky.
Absolutely. Oh, sorry. That absolutely wasn't meant to be on the tape. I was saying absolutely to something Peter said before. Can I start again?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, that is the beauty of these things. Right, now, here we go. Robert Smale's silver wedding greeting to David and Janet Trellis. Take 3.
Hello, David and Janet. This is Robert. I bet it's a bit warmer here than in Winch-more Hill. 86 sunny on my terrace. I still remember that visit you made last year. I hope you come again soon. Well, take care of yourselves. There aren't many of us left.
Silver wedding.
Oh, I forgot. Happy silver wedding anniversary and congratulations. Well, cheerio. And as I say, do come again soon and enjoy some more of our lovely sunshine. Well, take care of yourselves. There aren't many of us left. I bet it's a bit warmer here than in Winch-more Hill. Well, once again, congratulations and happy anniversary. Well, cheerio and congratulations.
Yeah.
That was better.
Much better.
Yeah. Well, I must be off. Time and cacti wait for no man.
Absolutely.
Would have been the same story with the television weather forecast, you know. I'd have settled down. I'd have made Michael Fish look like Jack and Ori on a bad day. No, they wouldn't ask Robert Smale back, would they? No, because his face didn't fit. Didn't go to the right school. Not that I'm bitter.
And now for Robert's introduction. Shall I do Robert and you do Gloria?
Yes, you do, Robert.
Right, and now a few words from old 92 in the shade. You remember him, he's that ex-weather forecaster with the dreadful shirts who's having an affair with a scrap merchant's widow. Well, it's the kind of incongruous relationship the expats get involved in over here. I mean, in England, they wouldn't look at each other twice. Roberts has only 2 topics of conversation, the weather and cacti. So perhaps it's no surprise that their relationship has been both stormy and prickly.
That wasn't very kind.
Well, I didn't mean it, and he'll never hear it, and David and Janet will love it. There's nothing they like better than hearing somebody else being bitchy about somebody else. Right, now, I'm all set for Gloria.
This is Gloria Love. You remember Mrs. Scrap. Always keeps the price tags on her furniture. Wears a mink coat even in a heat wave just to show how rich she is. She doesn't wear much under the mink coat and manages to be overdressed and underdressed at the same time, which is really quite a feat. But then nothing is beyond Mrs. Scrap.
Well, that was rather unkind.
I don't mean it. She won't hear it, and Janet and David will love it.
If only real life was like a tape recorder. You could make your mistakes, then wipe them out again.
Would I be one of the mistakes you'd wipe out again?
No, darling, no. You'd be one of the lovely bits that I'd play over and over again.
Ah.
I'd rewind you at least 3 times a week. Right, now we're ready to tell David and Janet the story of Drops Them for Anyone's Cat. It all started when the cat got stuck up a tree.
Superman! Superman!
Did you call me?
But no, I was calling my cat.
Oh.
It's got stuck up this tree.
Ah.
Would you get him for me? I'm frightened of heights.
Well,
You're Robert, aren't you?
yes, you're Drop.
You're not frightened of heights, are you?
No. No.
There's a sort of reward.
Oh.
Oh, keep calm, Superman. This brave man is going to rescue you.
Absolutely.
Well, really?
Gloria. Look, Gloria, it's not what it seems. I was rescuing her cat, you see. Fell out of the tree.
Pull the other one.
Oh, dear.
Keep calm, Superman. This brave man is going to get you this time.
Better call the fire brigade.
Superman. Oh, thank you.
Repercussions were felt in Ken's bar, casting a pall over the scene of lively animation, which no doubt you recall so vividly.
It's quiet for a Wednesday.
Just as well. I shudder to think what she'd do if we had a run on braised steak.
I'm here to tell you, Ken, you're not going to get a run on braised steak.
Thanks. Let's face it, I'm very lucky with my customers.
When you spend a lifetime in the British diplomatic service, you learn to bend with the tide. Now, where was that place we had that bloody awful braised steak the other day?
Here.
Brick.
Morning.
Morningtons.
What's on the menu today, Ken?
Braised steak.
Ah, I don't think I'll indulge.
Thanks.
Cheers, not many of us left.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is everything gloomy today?
Oh, it'll liven up when customers start pouring in. Morning, Robert. Glass of Plunkingtons?
May as well, I suppose. It's as good a way of getting senseless as anything else.
You feeling a bit low?
There's no hiding anything from you, is there?
All right.
Seen Gloria lately? Sorry, Brick.
Never mind, Robert. I always said that you were far too good for her.
You all think our relationship's ridiculous, don't you? I know what you say. Typical of the incongruous relationships the expats get into. They wouldn't look at each other twice in England.
Rubbish, I wouldn't dream of saying that.
Well, we were getting on all right. Up till this morning, that is. What a morning.
You can say that again.
I was walking along, minding my own business.
Braised steak, burnt offering more like.
You know Sally? She had a cat stuck up a tree. I volunteered to rescue it, and I fell, and she was just helping me to my feet.
Don't tell me Gloria saw you.
She misconstrued the situation entirely. I mean, I'm not saying Sally didn't have intentions, With her reputation and my bone structure, it's possible. But my thoughts were as pure as a nun's joke book.
What you need is a mediator, someone to bring you two together and iron out this little misunderstanding.
Yes, now who can we think of?
Well, come on. It's right up my street, Eatons.
You've got a list of gaffes as long as your arm.
You make just as many tactless remarks as I do.
Ah, but I mean to make them.
Name one gaff I've ever made.
Ethiopia.
Ah, yes, well, Ethiopia. Yes, I did put up a bit of a black there. I was at this reception, you see, and I'd had a few. I don't mind admitting that. And all of a sudden, this little chap came up to me and said, "Hello, I'm Haile Selassie." And I said, "Hello, I'm highly inebriated."
You sure this is a good idea?
Oh, good Lord, yes, of course. This isn't Ethiopia. Come on, Robert. Let's strike in the lion's den while the iron's hot.
Yes, but Horace, I don't think Gloria...
I have to tell you, Janet and David, that Horace's top-level conference did not go smoothly.
May I take it that both parties in this dispute accept the fact that Sally did have a moggy in her eucalyptus?
I bet she only put it up there as bait.
I know a cat in genuine distress when I see one.
Do we also accept it as a fact that Robert did climb that tree and did fall?
Only because he knew what his reward would be.
Poppycock.
I'd like to see you climb a tree for me.
Oh, I've obviously been doing everything all wrong. Next time I feel an irresistible urge, I'll shin up the nearest Lombardy poplar.
I think trees are pretty irrelevant to all this.
Well, you brought them up.
Well, sometimes one has to bring things up in order to prove they're irrelevant. That's diplomacy.
Well, that's lost on Gloria. She could hardly be described as diplomatic.
What are you talking about now?
Your message to David and Janet Trellis was hardly diplomatic, referring to David being sick.
I thought that was rather amusing at the time. I said to him, "That's the first time I've ever seen a barrister being sick at the bar." He didn't appreciate the joke.
I'm not surprised.
Anyway, David being sick has got nothing to do with it.
Well, you brought it up.
No, David did. Just an attempt to lighten the situation with a shaft of humour. Probably a mistake.
This whole situation's a mistake. I don't know what I saw in you anyway. I can't stand the way you stare at me like a lovesick cow, yakking on about the weather and holding yet another cactus in your hot little hands. It's all over, Robert. It's yesterday's tapioca. I'm off, and I'm not coming back.
I love her when she's angry.
She'll be back. When you spend a lifetime in the British diplomatic service, you get a sixth sense about these things.
Robert!
She's back.
I don't know why I left. This is my house. You push off.
When I'm old and withered, and even my bone structure is nothing special anymore, I shall remember with affection your last words. Push off.
Robert?
Yes?
Champers?
Why not? Quite a good meeting, really. There was a frank exchange of views, and each side made its position clear. Next day, Gloria loaded all Robert's cacti into her car and deposited them in Robert's garden. The following day, Robert loaded them all back into his car.
They need water.
They'll get it.
Gloria gave them plenty of water. It was just unfortunate that Fiona happened to be in the water at the time.
Once again, the repercussions were felt, even in the throbbing, bustling world of Ken's Bar.
Yes, love, very nice, love. The braised steak's tip-top today.
I don't suppose I shall ever eat again. It only prolongs life.
It was very hot this morning. It must have been 90 degrees on my terrace at 8:30.
It won't work. You couldn't interest me in the weather if there was a hurricane outside.
Morning, darlings. Oh.
Well, I must be on my way. Bye, Ken. Cheerio, Horace.
Take care. There aren't many of us left. Gin and Torrington's?
Absolutely.
Nice braised steak today.
Nice champers that day.
Can't beat it.
Hello, darling. Nice swim.
No,
Sorry, brick. Fiona, why was it a brick to say nice swim?
you told me that your negotiations with that person were a great success, and that's why you were drinking champagne. Well, they were not a great success. You lied to me, and that person adds insult to injury by throwing Robert's cacti at me.
Didn't know you were there.
Oh, tell it to the Marines. I'm sure you're familiar with quite a few of them. Oh! Gloria? Just a moment. Yours, I think.
Oh.
I suppose you're having an affair with her.
Good God, no.
Nice braised steak today.
Oh, no, thank you.
Oh, sorry, darling. Drinkingtons?
I'll get my Oningtons.
I'm going home. When you spend a lifetime in the British diplomatic service trying to sort out some of the most undisciplined riffraff ever to walk the earth, you lose your taste for rows and discrimination.
You'll find her in Mervyn's bar.
It comes with boiled potatoes and baked beans.
I'm here to tell you, Ken, that there's nothing on this earth I dislike more than braised steak, boiled potatoes, and baked beans.
Morning. It is not a good morning, it's a terrible morning. People used to come to the Black Bull at Rotten Stall from miles around when her braised steak was on, and they used to do the same here. Then she loses her touch, one duff braised steak after another. Today, suddenly, she's back on tip-top form, A1, and we're going to have the whole lot left. A braised steak mountain. And why? Because there's no bugger stays long enough to eat it.
I only said good morning.
What's good about it?
Not you too.
When your husband's mistress hurls cactuses at you in broad daylight, you don't want people barging in, asininely yelling good morning.
I think I'd better be off.
Oh, no, stay. Let's have an affair.
Fiona, please.
Well, what is there left? Oh, Peter, darling, I love you. Oh, I've always loved you. Oh, my darling, take me away from this place.
No.
Oh, Helen, it's a joke.
And that ends the tale of drops them for anyone's cat. I've managed to persuade Helen that Fiona and I didn't really mean anything, but I don't think anyone else is talking to anyone else. And now, to end the tape, here's one or two messages from our other friends. Here's Helen's boss. I'm just giving Harold a little introduction. He's the chap who runs our local rag, the Island News, but he sees himself as one of Fleet Street's great editors.
And when you've done that, I want to go around the harbour and find out something about all these thefts from yachts. Now, I want you to find they've been done by French and German tourists. And if they weren't, well, find somebody who thinks they were. I mean, I can't expect English people to buy my paper if I'm not prepared to be rude about French and Germans. Right, off you go. Oh, a tape recorder, eh? Hey, excellent. Oh, you're getting really keen. Only I hope you don't intend charging that to expenses.
Oh, no, this isn't for my work.
Oh.
You remember Janet and David Trellis?
Oh, aye. That pompous, la-di-da southern twit who was sick all over my jacket.
It's their 25th wedding anniversary. We want you to record a little greeting.
Oh, all right, if it's quick.
Oh, yes. Peter's done you a nice introduction, so you can just plunge straight in.
Oh, has he? Well, let's hear Peter's nice introduction, then.
No, I don't think I would.
Great editors. You remember him as that rude Yorkshireman who never buys around. He hates his wife more than anything. Closely followed by all other women and Lancastrians, and thinks nothing could be any good that isn't in some way Yorkshire. And he's as bad-tempered as he's mean. In fact, if we didn't call him Hold the Front Page, we'd probably call him old short arms and long pockets.
But why on earth did you let him play
I
it?
couldn't stop him.
Well, of course you could. I mean, it's ridiculous for you to say... Ah, hello.
I've got to record my message to the trellises.
Lovely. Sit down.
Gin and tonic.
Absolutely. Harold was telling me you recorded a marvellous little introduction to him. Did you do the same for me?
Yes. Oh, no, Horace. I would rather you didn't...
May as well hear it. I like to hear nice things about myself. Vanity, I suppose.
Spent his life in the British diplomatic service and never lets us forget it. Mind you, the way he knocks it back, he should have been in the dipsomanic service. He's the rudest diplomat in the West and dropped more bricks than a British builder.
Mind if I borrow this?
Well, yes, I do rather.
Fine. I'll bring it back tomorrow.
Oh, my God. As you wander among the flesh pots of Winch-more Hill, think of us here in Ken's Bar, where the shutters are always closed and the bar's always open.
Tucking into braised steak that's like burnt India rubber.
Robert excitedly telling us how it's only 62 drizzle in Scunthorpe.
Till Mrs. Scrap storms out in the exasperation of terminal boredom, her mink coat waving in her over-perfumed slipstream.
There we sit, toying with a stale anchovy, waiting for the nuclear holocaust, or Harold buying a drink, whichever comes first.
Fiona and Horace are recalling Gaffingtons and Brickingtons in 5 continents.
Horace sways gently like an owl with a drink problem, still believing that only bad luck and nasty foreigners prevented his becoming Secretary-General of the United Nations.
And as we sit here like beached dinosaurs waiting for the end of the world, we all say,
Happy anniversary, David and Janet.
Morning. Quiet for a Tuesday?
Very quiet.
Care for a spot of lunch, Mrs. Scrap? Or would my excruciating boredom drive you mad?
Not if my perfume doesn't suffocate you.
Shall we go home and recall a few more Gaffingtons?
We could start with that awful one you made in the Eastern Camerooningtons.
Don't worry, they'll forgive you in a year or two. I should think you could do with a drink.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, thank you.
I'd buy you one if I didn't have such short arms and long pockets.
Well, that worked pretty well.
What?
Well, our plan, it's got them all reconciled.
Oh,
Marvellous.
the plan, yes.
Yes, and I mean, if we suffer in the short term, what does that matter in comparison with the happiness of our friends? You did realise, Ken, didn't you, why we were doing it? 2 large gin and tonics.
Time, gentlemen, please.
Dear David and Janet, forget it.